stress-free win. Hard for me to say, but I thought our guys were pretty focused, which was good. I thought we had some good practices, and I was pleased that we played a pretty clean game. We only had 8 turnovers, pretty high possessions. Clearly we outmanned them and hurt them on the boards a little bit there with the offensive rebounding early. Made shots, I thought played with a good rhythm, good pace. Second half we got to work on some things, worked on our 2-3 zone, which was good to see, and just do a few different things. Got some other guys in. Want to certainly credit Avery Holmes for scoring his 1,000th point. That's a heck of an accomplishment. And then it's nice to see our walk-ons play well. Those guys work hard for us, and for them to get 4 or 5 minutes out there and make a couple plays was good to see as well. So just all in all, heading into finals, it was a good stress-free win.
22 minutes for Shelton. Is this the perfect kind of a game to kind of get him really back into the flow of things?
So. I mean, it was, we kind of moved him into the starting lineup. I pointed to this game hoping that, we'd kind of get him to this point, and hopefully it progresses nicely from there. Today was a stress-free game, so he could just kind of relax and play. But I thought he played with good pace and pushed it and got us up and down, and we came through unscathed in terms of injuries, so that's always nice.
Did you have any concerns about how focused they would be given the late game Wednesday, the big?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you certainly do. Just and we talked about it, but we had a pretty good practice. I mean, the coach had to direct it a little bit to get it to where he wanted it, but it was they were pretty good on Friday. Yesterday, maybe not quite as good initially, and then we got them where we were pretty spirited towards the end. And I think, they were pretty focused today, and it was nice. We've had a lot going on. It's probably more going on this time of year than people realize in terms of, just group projects and finals and papers due and last exam, and then you're trying to get ready for exams. We obviously have exams tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday through the week, but Monday and Tuesday are pretty busy days. So we'll take Monday off, and they won't do much Tuesday. We'll lift a little bit and maybe shoot some on your own. But so there's a lot going on in these guys' minds, and I thought, at least for the couple hours we were here today, that they were pretty good.
I mean, it's a positive thing too, because there may have been other seasons where perhaps they might not have been as focused against an opponent like this, and kind of messed around.
I just think our guys were. I think our guys. We have a pretty mature group, older group, so they were ready to go. We stressed, I think, the right things, and kept the game plan a little simpler, which I think helped keep them freer of mind and just let them play. And certainly we're much more talented, so we just needed to kind of do some things that we need to do to get better. And we emphasized sharing the ball, keeping the turnovers down, and we knew that there would be some longer possessions. I did think that Coppin, initially in the game, especially they had several possessions go down the last 7 to 8 seconds, and a little bit of that is their game plan to shorten the game, and so your guys just have to stay disciplined. And we didn't foul, which we've done a good job this year of playing without fouling, and I thought we did that throughout both halves.
Seems like City's in the middle of everything lately.
But he's just one of those kind of guys where he has a nose for the ball, so he's always going to be around it, whether it's offense or defense. If it's defense, he's going to come over to help. If it's a shot in the air, he's trying to go get it. And, he's just one of those guys that has a knack for things. And certainly, again, sometimes that leads to him being in foul trouble because he's involved in so many plays. But, I'm really pleased with certainly how he and JB rebounded today. They rebounded at a high level.
Brad, I would imagine as a coach, you can feel for what Coach Grant has to go through. I think 10 of 11.
Yeah, really. Yeah, like just this. A tough situation. You don't, that's really hard. And the hardest part of it all is just keeping the spirit of your team going. And, what those guys are asked to do in terms of travel is challenging. So, there are certain nights when, they are prepared and they're rested and they have a chance to play well. And then there are other nights it's just really hard on them. And it takes a special group to withstand that and then kind of regroup at Christmas and league play a little bit better. All good?
Perfect.